This dude from Arkansas has reportedly lost his workers' comp claim after his former employer and an insurance company found pictures of him partying it up on his Facebook and somehow on MySpace. I didn't even know it was still around. This is a photocopy of one of the pictures from court documents. See this now? Appears to be having a cold one. The caption below the photo, drinking, with no G, so drinking. The man claims he suffered a hernia, not from the drinking, but when a refrigerator fell on him at a warehouse 3 years ago. After the initial benefits ran out, he filed for an extension. But officials rejected the claim after they saw these pictures. See, he didn't want these pictures to be allowed in court, but they allowed him to file the appeal because he was in excruciating pain, but it didn't fly. His lawyers also argue the pictures had absolutely no bearing on this case, but so far, one judge disagreed. So let's bring in the lawyers, why don't we? Fox News legal analyst Mercedes Colwin is here, and criminal defense attorney Rachel Kugel is here. Arthur and Randy are actually doing lawyering today, which is very, very strange. One picture of one beer in one, that doesn't tell you that much about life necessarily. It doesn't mean he wasn't hurting. Maybe that's what the beer's for, to stop the pain.
I couldn't see a hernia in that picture. I mean, it didn't go down that far, so I couldn't tell. In my mind, this is totally irrelevant. The fact that they were allowed to use these pictures is absolutely atrocious. You don't have to be in pain 24 hours a day, 7 days a week to be entitled to disability benefits or to be disabled.
I think the aliens are invading.
Yeah, it sounds like that.
Are you guys hearing this on television?
I think it's Clement who's trying to.
No, listen, I've been worried. I've been worried about the aliens because ever since we had that comet over Texas the other day, whenever they used to say it's a weather balloon, now they just say it's a dang comet. And then after it happens, weirdness ensues. So now I have aliens in my ear. Maybe Blago's flying around up there somewhere. I don't know. Well, we can't hear them, obviously. Everything's just weird around here. I feel like I'm working in Panama City again. A Transportation Security Administration agent in court on grand larceny charges. Prosecutors say she snatched $5,000 from cash. This didn't even happen in Panama City. Anyway, snatched $5,000 from a I think we got it fixed. We'll see. A warning to anybody who posts party photos online. I was telling you about this story a minute ago before all the mics went haywire. So the guy didn't get continuing unemployment benefits. Instead, because of those photos, he's just out of luck. The lawyers are back with us, as I mentioned. Now, and you were saying this was like a timestamp. It doesn't take big picture.
Exactly. It's a photo from the waist up. I certainly can't see his hernia, which was the complained about disability in that photo. And I think it's a dangerous ruling because basically what it says is in order to be disabled legally, you have to have not a moment of joy. You have to be in pain and disabled 24 hours a day, 7 days a week.
Rachel, look. You stand at the judge. I want money. I'm in excruciating pain. My life is over. I have to have total disability, which he was on total disability, and he's out there partying with his friends. Of course it's credibility. The judge said, look, you can't come into this courtroom and say that you're totally disabled, continue those benefits, can't return to work, and then suddenly say, oh, I'm going to go out and party with my friends. It's absolutely square one, 101 credibility. That's why the judge said, no deal.
And the truth is that this is an administrative law judge proceeding. And in that proceeding, unfortunately, often irrelevant evidence that would otherwise not be admissible is admissible in this type of court. And the only remedy that someone like this guy has is to appeal, and the only way you win that appeal is by saying that the judge abused discretion, which is a very hard standard. So basically, if you're disabled, be very careful about what you post or you might lose all your benefits.
Well, and thank God they allow that type of evidence. In all proceedings, they allow that type of evidence to come in.
Mercedes, Rachel, stand by. We'll have a little bit more in a minute. First, though, we got to have a brand new warning for Iran's supreme leader today. I don't know if you've heard about this yet, but the supreme leader said Israel is a